Hello guys, how is it going? Let me also mention in the Telegram channel that the solution discussion is started. Okay, uh guys, how was the contest? We should wait a little bit till other people join as well. I'm gonna talk about the solutions of all of the problems. So also the text editorial should be released in a few minutes, and we're gonna start talking about the problems. So if you guys are ready, we can start discussing the solutions. I'm trying to manage so many tabs at the same time. Okay, so I think that we can start talking about the problems now. Let's start from problem A of the contest. Let me bring my screen. So, the problem A, gem majority. It says that Ryan has n gems and the gem number I has type AI and the collection is valid if sometime appears strictly more than the floor of n half times. It's going to be a strict majority. And Ryan can exchange any gem for a different type, including types not currently in the collection. You have to find the minimum number of exchanges needed to make the collection valid. So this is the first problem that we have. And this one is the easiest problem among all of the problems that we have in the contest. And guys, it's just easy to see that if we want to create something majority, it's just enough to see that what is the one that has appeared maximum number of times and change that one to majority. So we can just count that how many times that is the maximum number of times something has appeared and just say that the answer is gonna be the floor of n half plus 1 because we need at least that much minus the number of times that that has appeared. I mean, if you want, we can just simply code it here as well. But that's basically that. We can find just the maximum and then using that, it can be easily calculated. I mean, it's going to be floor of n half minus that plus 1. Able to solve 2 questions. Great, nice. How was it? I mean, how do you see the contest? How was it for you? I would love to know your feedbacks about the contest, by the way. I think problem A was easy, so probably we can move on to just to problem B now, because I think there's nothing that much important. And as you see my screen, my laptop is a bit lagging and it has some issues. So if there are no issues with problem A, I'm gonna now talk about the solution to problem B now. Let me bring problem B. first question is very easy. Yeah. Yeah, that was the uh, main point of the problem A. It was a problem A is usually an easy problem that most people should be able to solve. Yeah. Let's talk about the second problem. Uh, the second problem is resonance. It says that Ryan has n artifacts with power levels A1 to AN, and the resonance of an arrangement is the sum of absolute differences between adjacent elements. So it's going to be the sigma of AI minus A of I plus 1, absolute value of that. Ryan can reverse exactly one continuous segment or leave the arrangements unchanged. Find the maximum possible resonance. So in the input, you have T scenarios, then N and A1 to AN, and you have to output these resonances. Then, guys, the main point in this problem, the main fact, is that when you reverse a range, the only differences that change is the differences between two pairs. I mean, only these two elements that we have in here, this pair that we have in here, these two elements, and these two elements that we have in here. Only for these two pairs, the resonance will change, actually. I mean, the absolute value of the difference will change. That's the main fact that if you know this fact, then the problem would be much easier. You can use this fact and say that, okay, in this range, I want to reverse this range, and I know that only these two pairs are going to have difference, absolute value of their difference. So it's just enough to fix two positions, fix L and R, and just say that if we reverse this range, then we have to calculate this distance of this and distance of this and this, and see that how much it changes it. And among all of them, choose the one that changes it the maximum. I mean, makes the total difference the maximum. So it's gonna be a nested 4. And then inside that, you can say that, okay, this is L, this is R. You know that what are these differences, what are these differences, and you know that when you reverse this range, how do these change? And that's going to be all. And basically, this way problem B can be solved. So problem B was also an easy problem, and is it has one more fact. I mean, it's harder than problem A, but you see that this problem can also be solved very easily with just the fact that only these two pairs have their values, the differences change. We can easily say that, okay, so at the end, this value can be easily calculated. If you are okay with that, I'm gonna go over problem C as well. I mean, this is a very lightning solution discussion. We go very fast and talk about all of the problems. Let me just check one thing. Okay, sorry. So let's move on to problem C now. Problem C, divisible segments. It says that Ryan discovered n ancient runes arranged in a row, and each rune has a power level AI. A continuous segment L to R is called harmonious if it's bitwise and divides its length. You have to count the total number of harmonious segments. And 0 does not divide any positive integer. So the and, if the and is 0, it does not work. Just to clarify. So, guys, the main facts, the main point in this problem is that if you fix the position L, the possible ands that you can get starting from L, whatever your range is, you're gonna have a limit on how many different ands you can have. So the point is that when you fix L, I mean, L has some binary representation. For example, it's like this. You know that each time that the AND changes, it's like one of these ones turns into zero. So you can easily see that you can have at most log n values, log of AI values for log of A of L, for example. That's how many different ANDs you can have. You can just simply find these and find that how are these ranges and find these positions that they will change. And you know that, okay, these many intervals, I mean, from here to here, our AND is like X. From here to here, our AND is Y. And then simply you can just count that how many numbers in this range divide X, how many numbers in this range divide Y, and so on. This way also this problem will be solved. So the main point of this problem is the fact that starting from L, the number of different ANDs that you can get will be log of n. Can you please add VIM editor mode in compiler? Yes, that's definitely something that we can work on. There's a lot that we are working on right now. So that's the main reason why we are trying to prioritize and go on them one by one, and many things are being added. Let me also tell you an interesting feature on the website. I think that's something that you might love. For example, in the website, if you click on, if you type T, it toggles the theme. If you have Command and K or Control and K, and like say that GP, go to problems will load for you. Go to contests, or even without them. If you just type GP or GC. So we are making it more editorial, more developer friendly. This way it's gonna be more dope, in my opinion. So this is something that can be interesting. Sir, please help me. Even after watching whole playlists like on DP, stack queues, and understanding, I can't seem to apply it in any LeetCode or CSES. What am I doing wrong? Well, the point is that you should solve problems. That's the main point. Solving problems is the main thing that makes you grow. That's the most important thing. I really recommend to you to go over our roadmaps. Our roadmaps are getting ready, and it's really getting to a point that is going to be get very good. I'm getting satisfied with it. I'm a very perfectionist person, and I'm like I keep saying that no, this sucks, and we have to improve it. And that's why in the first two sections of DP in the past 2 days, other than trying to prepare the contest with the team, I was spending all the time on these two sections, even though they were short, but keep improving them. And now they are getting to a state that I think that they are going to be really crazy. And if you go with that in there, you don't need to think anymore. That's what should I do? Just do what is told to you exactly like that. The confusion will be eliminated. So, we're gonna solve problems for you. We're gonna tell you problems. We're gonna tell you that not think about this problem, etc. So as you are learning, we tell you that now go solve this problem. So you won't do those mistakes that, for example, you solve bad problems, or you don't solve enough problems. Are you going to add ratings? Yes, we're going to have ratings from opening rounds. From the opening rounds, we're going to have the ratings. Maybe for testing round 3, we will add it too, but I'm thinking about it. If we have it on testing round 3 as well, because there are more testing. Today we detected an issue in problem C, and I really appreciate everyone who participated in contest, because if it wasn't for you, we would not find out that we have this issue. Where's the roadmap? The roadmap is here. You see it here, roadmap. Or if you press Control and K or Command and K, I think I don't have roadmap here. No, we have. You can just click on this roadmap. I should add it GR that goes to roadmap. This is wrong. It's roadmaps. So I found the bug just now. I'm gonna fix it after this stream. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's up here. You can just click on the roadmap and then you have this. For example, dynamic programming, you see that there are so many of them hidden right now. I mean, it's not shown in here because I'm not logged into my admin account, but there are so many other sections that are ready, but they are not released because I'm like, they should be better. And, but right now, I mean, I feel like it's getting to the state that I say that, okay, yeah, this is good. How to open this search? Control and K or Command with K. What is the next bootcamp about? The next bootcamp is about Bitmask. I mean, if you were in the Telegram channel, we just closed it yesterday, and at the time, Bitmask was above everything else with some gap. I don't know what is it right now. Right now is still 88, 86. The gap is less, but anyway, I should close this because it's done. So yeah, I mean, even if you just, I mean, just try it now. Just type GP and problems will load for you. GC contests will load for you, and so on. And T will toggle the team. I mean, I'm trying to make it more developer-y because most websites are so dull, you know? I'm thinking about how we can make it more dope, you know? If you had any suggestions or ideas, definitely let us know. I mean, if you have any cool ideas about how to make it more dope. I mean, for example, VIM mode in the compiler is actually a very good idea in the editor. And we're gonna add that. Also, anything else that you think makes it more dope, definitely let us know. Where is the Telegram channels link? Let me share the Telegram channels link. I think it should be in the... Guys, we have both Discord and Telegram. Discord was less active recently, but I'm trying to make it active. We're gonna have also some high-rated people who are gonna get active on there as well. But anyway, if you come to the main page of the channel, you can see Telegram channel, the link to the Telegram channel, the link to the Discord server, and so on. So, do I need to learn trees to start DP? No. No, that's not necessary. For DP on trees, you need to learn trees. But for DP in general, you have to first learn arrays. What's arrays like? I have problem with compiler today. It does not support Control plus A. Let me see. Maybe something has become problematic in that. I will take a look at that. The design of the website is pretty cool. Thanks. But it should still get better. I mean, it's still not the way that I completely can say, okay, that's it. Let me open the compiler. So Control A works for me. Why it doesn't work for you? It works for me. Okay, so guys, if you're okay, let's quickly go over problems C and D. We talked about C problems D and E as well. And we're gonna have this lightning solution discussion. What is the level of problems? In these testing rounds is similar to Codeforces educational rounds. And this round, we were aiming for two problems that are easy, two medium, one hard, like the first contest. But in the middle of contest, we realized that that's not really hard, and we made it two easy and three mediums. And we kept our good problems for the opening round, definitely. These contests were mostly for testing to make sure that everything goes well in our rounds. And thankfully, today also we detected an issue. And we also understood that we have to add some other things. And that's a very good experience for us. Now we're going to fix them. And hopefully, I'm pretty sure that you're going to love the opening round. Opening round has great problems. And guys, for example, one of our authors is the author of problem 4 of last year's IUI, for example. And his problem was solved, I think, for by only 1 or 2 people in the IUI. So I think that it's gonna be something that you're gonna really love. Yes, C was what I just said. You can, if you didn't hear that, I guess that you heard that. But if you haven't heard that, you can take a look at that again and understand it. I did ABCD. I'm a specialist. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for participating. Ericto? No, not Ericto. Ericto is not on our team, at least yet. Okay, so let's talk about problem D as well. Let's go over problem D. Who? Ashmas. Amir Mohammed Shahrazai. Let me bring Codeforces. The guy who also posted about the testing round. This guy. He is the author of problem 4 of 2023. IUI 2023 or 2024. I forgot. Maybe 2024, sorry. Yeah, 2024. And I think only 1 or 2 people accepted that problem. Upgrade the website and add rating. Definitely, yes. We will definitely add rating. That's definitely what we will do. Opening round definitely is going to have rating. And if you had any idea for changing the design of the website, also let us know. I mean, it's not as dope as I want yet. Okay, let's go over problem D now. Lights out. It says that Ryan has found an n by m grid of tiles. Each tile is either dark or bright. When you tap a tile at I and j, it toggles along with all orthogonally adjacent tiles. It means that the ones that are on up, down, left, and right. You have to find the maximum number of the minimum number of taps to make all tiles bright, or determine that it is impossible. Guys, there's one thing that simplifies this problem by a lot. N and M are up to 15. And there's one thing that if you just consider this, everything will be very easy afterwards. And the point is that, can you tell me what is that point? What is that one line point that completely changed it? Why IUI isn't wrong? So many people don't know. They only know Olympic. Yeah. I'm thinking that maybe we should create a better IUI, a better competition, and market it better. I mean, make more people aware of it. Maybe in the future we will do that. I'm thinking that probably we can do an IUI for example, university students, not for high schools. I mean, IUI for high school students exists. We do it for university students, for example, and make it really a big competition. Hopefully, when Repovive grows, we can definitely do that. What is prerequisite for DP bitmask? You should know DP, and you should know binary representation and what bits are, and then you can understand DP bitmask. Okay. So, what is the one-line fact that completely can destroy this problem? Guys, the point is that if you just fix the first row, the rest will be easily calculated. You can just fix the first row. You can just say that in the first row, which ones do you tap? And once you choose that which ones do you tap on the first one, the rest will be determined uniquely. And then you can say that everything will be calculated. Okay. So if you are okay with that, let's go with the next problem. I'm at the same time fixing something as well. Okay, so if you're okay with that, let's move on to problem E. Guys, by the way, do you guys participate more in Codeforces or in Lit Code? The guys who are here right now, are you more Codeforces or more Lit Code? You can contact the people who created the contest notifier to add the contest dates to your site. I think this will be helpful. We have it, I think, already on, for example, clist.py. Clist.py. I don't know why everything is loading so slowly here. Just a proof, please, or why that's true. For problem D, or you're talking about the next problem. Codeforces. Context notifier, a browser extension and aggregates the dates of all content. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, we have it on clist.py though. I mean, Repovive is there. And you can see the contests that are coming here. So these are actually here. But this contest notifier, I didn't know about that. That's interesting. About the proof, if you meant problem D, for problem D, it's basically like when you fill the first row, then it's easy for the rest. Why? Because for the second row, you know that how the top left cell should be filled. So this is the only thing that is left and can affect that. And you can know that if it is bright already or it is not bright already. If it is not bright, you should tap this. Otherwise, you should not tap this. And then for this one, you see the one on top of it, you see that if you should tap this or you should not tap this, and go like this. This way you can find out each one should you tap it or you should not tap it. So you have 2 to the 15 ways for the first row, and the rest can be easily calculated. That's it. So that's problem D. I'm gonna tell you quickly problem E as well. I have to also leave very soon, and I wanted to it to be very lightning. I'm gonna tell you the solution of this one as well. This was a game problem. It says that Ryan and Sarah play a game with n towers. The tower number I has height hi, and they take turns. Ryan goes first, and on each turn, he will pick a tower with height h greater than 0 and do exactly one of these. Either split it and replace it with two towers of height a and b, where a plus b is equal to h, or reduce. It will decrease the height of d, the height by d, where d is any positive divisor of h. The player who cannot make a move will lose the game. You have to determine the winner, assuming that both players play optimally. So this is similar to the problem D of the first contest that we had a game problem again. Yeah, I mean, these are very good questions, but the main point of the roadmap was to ensure that you do not need to get confused about these things. You can just go with the roadmap and it will give you the problem. It will tell you, now work on this problem, now do this, now do this. That would actually help you to exactly, that's for resolving this confusion. So I really recommend you to start the roadmap and go with it. It's not completely prepared, all of them. As I said, I want to first make one thing exceptional and then do the same thing for the rest, instead of making everything good and then making everything better. And that's why we are working on it, and hopefully, yeah, it gets better very soon. And then, more topics will be covered there, and you can just go with that. So let me tell you the solution for problem E. This is similar to the problem D of the previous contest that was also game. Guys, in order to solve these problems, you need to know about grounding numbers. I'm not sure if I covered grounding numbers in a topical stream or not, but basically you should see that for each number, I mean, for example, consider number 0. Its grounding number is 0 because you cannot turn it into anything, right? Then consider a grounding number of 1. For 1, you can just decrease 1 from it. That's it. And so it can go only to the state 0. So its grounding number is 1. If you don't know grounding numbers, it's okay, guys. You can just skip this problem. And you have to learn grounding numbers first. I don't know. I do not remember if I covered it in a topic stream or not. But if you want, we can talk about it. We can have a camp. We can have a boot camp on grounding numbers and games if you want. Then for 2, you can see that you have 2 ways. One way is that we go to 1 and 1. The grounding of it is 0 because it's 1 XOR 1. Or you just decrease 1 from it, the grounding of it is going to be 1. Or you decrease 2 from it, the grounding will be 0. So the grounding of this would be 2, mix of 0 and 1. For 3, you can see that you can either go to 0 by decreasing it by 3, or you can go to 2 by decreasing it by 1, or you can go to 2 and 1, which gives you 2 XOR 1, which is 3. You can see that the grounding for 3 will be 1. And then for 4, you can see that the grounding in the same way, you can see that the grounding will be 3. For 5, you can see that the grounding is again 1. For 6, you can see that the grounding number will be 2. For 7, it will be 1. For 8, it will be 4, and so on. Then you can easily find this pattern and prove it. I leave the proof to you, but you can find this pattern and prove it that it's basically dependent of how many trailing zeros your number x has. If the number of trailing zeros in your number x is, for example, like L, you can see that your grounding number will be L plus 1. And then this way you can calculate grounding numbers of each number, and then you can just XOR them and see that if it's 0 or not. If it is 0, the second player will win, otherwise the first player will win. I mean, if it's 0, Sarah will win, otherwise Ryan will win. You have to get familiar with NEM, the game NEM, and then grounding numbers in order to fully understand the solution to this problem. Is this also completely clear? If it's clear, guys, I want to have a very short talk to you as well at the end. It's a limited time. I want to go over a short talk as well. Isn't it better to remove the negative effect of submission that doesn't pass 1? Yes, that's a very good idea. Actually, that's a very good idea. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. So if it's okay, guys, I wanted to know that what in the website. Thank you very much. It means a lot, Abu Fatih. Thank you. In problem section in roadmap of DP, add option to tick, which indicates that I have solved it or not, like for weekly questions. Okay. So, okay. In the problem sections of the roadmaps. Okay, sure thing. That's a very good idea, actually. Yeah, that's something that you should do. I wanted to know that, guys, in the Repovive, among all the things that we do, we have roadmap, we have bootcamp, the solution discussions, editorials, compiler, the editor, teams section. I want to know that among all of them, which one do you use the most? I want to see that which one is really the best thing among them and you are using them the best so that we can double down on the things that you actually like the most and make them something amazing first. That's not something that I want to learn. Roadmap and bootcamp. However, after doing coding for past 2 years, I'm losing my interest and it is kind of boring to me. I don't know what should I do. I believe that if you go to the roadmaps of Repovive, it gets definitely results. I'm pretty sure that we've done it. I mean, let me open the roadmap so that you can see too. For example, you see, for example, this recursion and DP fundamentals. This is weird. Why? We had a uh, we had a meme here too. I don't know why it's not here anymore. I don't know. Maybe someone removed it. Maybe another person who was editing removed it. But anyway, we have also even made memes. It takes time, but that's what you should do so that it gets really interesting and someone completely understand everything, because that's the goal. I mean, if you make all the roadmaps, but they're all something like that's good, but there are a lot of resources on the internet. There are a lot of good resources, but the point is that there's no amazing resource. So if we make even one thing, but we make it amazing, that's way better than making so many good things, I believe. So, I mean, if you see it and all of it, I mean, even the way that we talk in it, if you take a look at it, you see that, I mean, that's something that I'm like, if I was going to start learning, I wish that something like this existed. But you should give me feedback. You should also take a look at it and tell me if it is like what we assume or not, or if there is a way to improve it further or not. That's what we love. Can you explain how to use the roadmap section? Yeah, you can just log in, go to this roadmap section, and go on them one by one. I mean, when you do it, you can just check read units, and the next unit will unlock. And you can this way go forward. That's all. And in the middle of them, we have quizzes, we have challenges, code challenges. I can't find any videos there. Yeah, there are text. I mean, there are roadmaps. Yeah, there are videos. We have topic streams on the YouTube channel, etc. But these are the roadmaps. This is completely a roadmap. If you mean that in the roadmap we integrate some videos, yeah, that actually can be an interesting idea. We can think about doing that, definitely. We can integrate some video. That's actually something that I was thinking about, that we also create a video for each of the roadmaps. I think that our team can start doing that. And our team are also great people. I mean, there are people, two of people are in our team have been LGMs. Right now, they are not LGM, unfortunately, but they've been LGM. The rest of us are like IGM Grandmaster, and we have really a great team. And we try to make everything very well. I think that we can create videos for that. So, two of you responded roadmap and bootcamp. What about the rest of you? What among everything that exists on Repovive, what do you use the most? For weekly question group by week number? Okay. Yeah. That's also a great idea. Thank you for telling me. I'm gonna add this idea. Yeah, that's actually a great idea. Have that which week was it? Thanks, guys. You're really amazing. I love your ideas you bring in. This is, guys, basically your community. This is a place of you. So this is something that we're building together. And if you are also interested in contributing to Repovive, I mean, being a part of Repovive and do something for Repovive, you can come to this team section. This team section is for people who are from places that they do not have access to many others like-minded people. So they can find each other here and learn together. So you can create your own team and let other people join your team, or you can join the teams that exist already. And basically, this way, we're going to have a situation where you can have access to other people and learn together. Like when you want to go to a gym, you should have a gym buddy, because this way you will push each other and you will go way better. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. If you had this experience, that's what I'm talking about. If it's just you, maybe sometimes you will be lazy or something and you won't go and things get ruined. You can go here and find others. And also, if you're interested to build and learn with Repovive, you can join here. Some of the guys who have joined already are actually starting to do some things. I'm gonna announce it in the Telegram channel soon. There are some guys who have recently also messaged me that I couldn't respond some of them, and I'm sorry for that. I try to respond as soon as possible and start new projects with them as well. So if you start in here, you will start from level 0 and you can go up in greater levels over time. Is there a Discord server? Yes, there's a Discord server. It's just here. You have a Discord community. Let me make sure if it works. Yeah, it works. It's opened. That's me. I respond to your question on Discord, but not get any response. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, yes. I have not. You know that I've been very busy with the roadmap, with the contest, and with many different changes in the website. It was just super, super hard to. I have time overflow. I mean, the amount of work I should do, the sum of them is more than 24 hours. So that's why this happens. Is it good at the beginning of learning a new subject to see solutions quickly? Uh, that's also something I completely understand these confusions. And that's completely okay. I mean, when I teach to someone one by one in classes, sessions, one-on-one sessions, we don't have these issues because I tell them, okay, now think about this problem for now, and then I'm going to give you a hint. I'm going to actually lead them exactly the way they should learn it. That's exactly what we are trying to resolve in the roadmaps. Like you see that in some sections, in some units, we say that, okay, think about it a little bit and then go to over the next unit. So I can't give you a general rule here, but it's not very useful. The better thing is that over each problem, you can be told that how much you should think and then go to the next problem or the next slide or get a hint. And each time what hint you should get. So these are the things that we have prepared in the roadmap. Do you aspire to win the Turing Award? I believe that the future of what we do can make things like that happen. I believe that Repovive can do many great things. We can find many greatest talents, and I believe that, I seriously believe that in Repovive we can have people who win Turing Awards or things, very great things. I mean, there are a lot of projects that we're gonna start, and it's gonna definitely be great. I mean, we have just started and we haven't done anything serious yet. We are gonna definitely develop it to become really something really amazing. The website is a bit slow. What's the reason? I don't know. If it's not for me, it loads quickly. Maybe it's because of your internet connection. But I will check it out after the solution discussion to see what is wrong. No, I meant specifically you, Shayan. It depends basically of what my focus is gonna be in 2 years. So the point is that I always try to be somewhere that I have the most effect. I mean, if I want to be in developing, I want to solve academic problems. I'm right now a PhD student here, so I have an academic path as well. But the point is that at each time, what do I choose to focus on? I mean, that's the most important thing. So that's what. Will you publish research papers? Yes, I have some research papers already. Can you leak the team of Repovive? Yeah, the team of Repovive are mostly the great guys from Olympiads in Iran that I know them personally and they're my friends, like Ashmaz, like Amu Safar, like Kavi, that I have interviewed with him too. And there's also a great guy that I keep it as a surprise. But you will see it on you will see him on Repovive soon. But I'll keep it as a surprise. Are you allowed to participate in ICC again? No, unfortunately. I participated once, but now I'm over the age limit. In contest, I am able to solve only 2 questions, so is it good to see live solution of all questions or not? it's better if you just focus on the problem C first. If you could solve problem C, I mean, if you could accept it and it was all okay, then move on to the next problem. If it was completely okay for you. It's always the best that in each contest you will try to solve, for example, one or two problems that you couldn't solve in the contest. Okay, is there a Repovive Premium? No. There's no Repovive Premium. Repovive has no income, actually. I mean, everything is for free. I'm thinking a little bit about what should we do. Maybe we can make some donation or something because actually we have to pay people. For now, as much as we should pay, I am trying to pay personally. But there's some limits. So I'm thinking about maybe we should let people who are willing to that or ones that donate to it so that we can sustain Repovive or having a sponsor or things like that. But right now, Repovive has no income. And we don't really want to sell stuff because that's not that amazing, you know? We prefer to have everything that we have for free. So that everyone can use it because that way we can make the real change. I mean, if we like sell things, only a few people are gonna use what we made, you know. I assume you're studying at university. Are you studying something related to CP? uh I'm studying PhD in theoretical computer science, so yes, it's related to algorithms and CP. Cause no promotions, just like I. Yeah, it's also because Repovive is very newborn. It's just made in the last month that is published. It takes a bit of time. Also, guys, yes, definitely we don't have enough promotion. We are trying to do the best things for you guys. But yeah, I mean, we definitely want to be seen better. So I would love it if you help us with that. I mean, if you can, for example, this is something that I love, that I sometimes see people to do. That people post, for example, on LinkedIn about Repovive, and they mention Repovive and me as well in it. And that's something that I really love. I mean, it feels great when we see that, when we see the support from you. So that would be extremely helpful and we would really love it. I mean, we would definitely be very happy to see that. You don't have to do this, but that is something that is really meaningful for us if you do this. So yeah, I mean, if you really love Repovive so far and it's really serving you and it's really something that you can see that has potential to be amazing, we would definitely love such supports and it makes us very happy. Aya is from, no, Aya is not newborn. But yeah, Aya is not in our control. I was not born in 1989, so maybe they are not doing it right or something. Yeah, okay, so we have to just conclude the solution discussion. Thank you guys for coming today. Hopefully tomorrow on this channel we're gonna have solution discussion of Codeforces contest as well. Probably not by me, but we're gonna have the solution discussion hopefully. If you have any final questions, let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna meet next time. You will be told. I mean, to be declared, TBD. We will announce it. Who will do the solution discussion tomorrow. This is such a good channel and website, but it's somewhat upon this cause of YouTube. Yeah, it's so unfair that we get unnoticed. Yeah, I totally agree with that. We really need your help to get noticed. Is he Iranian? That's also to be declared. I mean, I'm saying that because we haven't decided yet for sure who will do the solution discussion tomorrow. But we will declare it. Yeah. Thank you very much, Rishi. I mean, I'm really glad that you like the channel and the websites. I mean, that's actually something amazing, something awesome. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I mean that's true. We are kind of unnoticed compared to what we are doing, but it's hopefully gonna get it is gonna hopefully get better with your support. If you can, I would really appreciate it if you like the video. I mean, you can just come here and you can just click on this to like the video. If that's okay, that would I think that that would really help us. Uh, Thanks. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's 12:30 now, so uh I have to leave. Thank you very much for joining today. Yes, maybe because I haven't refreshed that for me it's just 2. Yeah, now it's 15. Yeah, thank you very much. And also thank you very much for your support. I think that together, guys, we hopefully can make something really, really amazing. Thank you, guys. So thank you so much, Richie. I mean, it's really great to hear that. I send this hearts to all you guys. Thank you. See you guys next time. Bye.